All right, y'all been telling me to watch this video. I've been ducking it. Um, the greatness of old kids show by the generosity. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been spamming with me with this video to watch. So let's hope this is a W video, and you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and watch this joint.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet.
Babies. Who doesn't love them? Oh, not me, but that's only because I'm grown
I don't like babies either type shit.
now. Yeah, the only time when I liked babies was during the time when I was inside.
Yo, what the fuck?
Wait.
What the
That's
fuck?
not what I meant. That sounds
What the fuck? What the? I would have edited that. Can y'all imagine if I said some shit like that on stream, my nigga? Y'all would clip that like 50 times. Oh,
literal bad one. Wait. That's not what I meant. That sounds crazy. What I meant was when I was a literal baby myself. Like, we've all been inside babies before. Wait, hold on. That's not what I meant. When you're a baby, you don't gotta worry about nothing. Someone's already feeding you, bathing you, strolling you around on the street, cleaning the doodle out your pants. You never have any responsibilities for yourself. Being a baby is the new 80. It's awesome. And since we were babies, when we weren't sleeping or swallowing the nearest lethal object, we were playing with toys or watching the preschool shows our parents put on the TV. You know, they changed it to the children's channels. PBS, TBS, CBS, putting on the shows for us.
RP PBS. Does PBS still come on? Somebody give me a hit. PBS still come on? I have no idea PBS still come on, but I used to be watching Super Y, Word Girl, all that. You know what I'm saying? PBS was really that channel. Yeah, it still come on. Damn, they need to take that bitch down. I ain't gonna lie.
Toddlers. Well, my parents didn't really do that. I would just watch whatever my siblings were watching, which was Cartoon Network and Disney Channel. Parents didn't really do that. I would...
Shows is different now.
And Disney Channel 99% of the time, and whatever my dad was watching. And he was not watching the most baby-friendly stuff. Like, literally, both me...
What the fuck? I watched that show. What the fuck going on with some of these clips? I don't remember actually.
My dad would fall asleep watching Friday the 13th or something on Showtime. Then at 4 a.m., I'd wake up to Showtime playing straight up corn on the channel. Not even a scene. Like, it's just a straight up corn movie. And I just stared at it. My balls were still in my stomach, so I ain't feel nothing. But when watching it, I felt like a industry baby, if you catch my drift. In short, I ain't watched that many kid shows. But when I did, I was watching what every other baby was watching. While babies nowadays are looking at their Coco Melon, we Gen Ziggers was...
I ain't gonna hold you. Coco Melon, we ain't have Coco Melon growing up. I don't know when Coco Melon spawned in. Coco Melon was, I feel like, was always popular. I just don't remember when it spawned in. But now everybody watching Coco, all the just watching Coco Melon. We ain't have Coco Melon growing up, bro. We had VeggieTales. We had VeggieTales, bro. Shout out to VeggieTales.
Was watching classics in the making. The children's programming from back in the day of our babyhoods were some of the greatest, educating us kids on valuable lessons like go brush your teeth or don't be an ass. And I wanted to use the Wayback Machine and reminisce on the very simple times of watching baby shows. Talk on how some
Super
of them
Wide, my nigga.
were great and how some of them were the back door to my nightmares. But I'm gonna save that for the end. I'm gonna start this off with a channel that we're all familiar with, Disney Junior. Now, I'm not gonna show that much footage because...
Now, I think out of all of them, chat, I think I watched Disney Junior. No, I watched PBS the least. Disney Junior, I did watch Disney Junior. I was watching Handy Manny. I was watching Handy Manny and Mickey Mouse and what else came on there? I think I watched a little. No, I'm not gonna hold you. When Sophia the First came out, I was a grown ass teenager. I couldn't be watching Sophia the First, but the intro still go hard though. What else? Bob the Builder was on. No, what's that one site? What Bob the Builder was not on Disney Junior. Where was Bob the Builder? Ruby Max and Ruby. I watched that bitch too. Dogman Stubbs, I ain't watched that. Chuggington, I ain't watched that. Dogman Stubbs, I skipped that bitch though. And Chuggington, I skipped that shit. What channel did Dragon Tales, the Bearstein Bears, and Bob the Builder play on? I forgot. Anybody remember that PBS? I feel like it's not. I feel like it was PBS. Sprout. No, Sprout. That's what that bitch. Yo, hold on. I ain't gonna hold you. Sprout fell off. Like, just because I couldn't remember that name. Sprout fell the fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. Sprout fell off. Hold on. Sprout channel. Oh, so it technically is PBS. It technically is PBS Kids. It's technically PBS Kids. But I used to watch the fuck out Sprout, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot all about this, bro. Nah, I'm about to hold you. Sprout used to have this one star looking motherfucker, bro. Creepy as fuck. Hold on, can I search that up, bro? Sprout discontinued. No, I really couldn't remember the name, bro. That's crazy. Bro, this motherfucker, bro. I used to have the biggest crush on her. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. When I was like a jit, I used to have the biggest crush on this girl. That star used to creep me out though. And this Chica right here, this good man Chica. I used to watch the fuck out of this. Take me back to a time when I was really in diapers type shit. She had not gonna lie, yo.
Because Disney sucks. But I remember when this channel became a thing. Like, I was like around 8 years old enough to realize the meaning of my existence, but not old enough to have common sense. So I still needed this educational channels. But honestly, thinking about it right now, I don't think I ever watched a show to be educated before. I for real watched a lot of kids' education shows back then, and I don't think I've learned a single thing from any of them. They were teaching us stuff that we already learned at school. Why the hell I need to repeat it at me? That's why back then I barely watched shows that would ask you a question.
I was scared to watch this show. I watched like a couple episodes. I watched the motherfuckers dance type shit. I think my little brother used to be watching this shit. I watched the motherfuckers dance. It was hitting that hoe though. I ain't gonna hold you. But I didn't really watch the science kid like that. I ain't gonna hold you. Little tech, yo, to that.
And wait 20 years for you to answer. It ruins my immersion of the show. I get less and less attached to the show when they hit me with fourth wall breaks. You ain't supposed to know I'm here. Like, who are you talking to? And after waiting 80 years of them just staring at you, waiting for you to answer, they just assume your answer anyway. So why'd you ask me in the first place? Wasted my time. I had goals as a kid. I had stuff to do. And this show is just wasting my time. Anyway, I forgot Disney Junior. There were a few shows that I used to always watch. I remember watching Big Bear in the Big Blue House sometimes.
Ooh, I remember this bitch. Nah, that shit was creepy as fuck. I'm gonna keep it a stack. This shit is creepy as fuck.
Show kind of scared me as a kid because the moon. Cause
that whole show. Whoever animated that new
moon emoji. And that's the most I remember from the show. And I sadly wasn't a Wiggles guy either. But I heard
I was a Wiggles kid. I watched like a couple seasons of the Wiggles. They used to be hitting that high. I ain't gonna hold you. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy, fruit salad. Yummy, 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 fruit salad. You feel me? That was before a lot of y'all time. You know what I'm saying? But
a bunch of songs from them. And not gonna lie, they're pretty great. I've heard a bunch of songs
for a concert?
And after hearing them, I can tell you that this is one of the greatest bands of this generation, of any generation. Every song for them makes you hype and go crazy.
Yummy,
they're basically the Beatles if they were good. There was also Special Agent Oso. And really, the only reason
this shit looked like a fever dream. I did not watch this shit. I remember it.
Mosby was playing the wolf on the show, fulfilling my fantasies I had about him. Yeah. So, but none of those shows were the main shows. The big three of my Disney Junior experience was Handy Manny, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and Little Eyes.
Phantom, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and just time that nigga. I don't know why the nigga would say that. I don't know why the nigga would say that in a Twitch chat. You can just go ahead and unban him and time him out. But I don't know why the nigga would say that in a Twitch chat. That is crazy. Lil Einstein's was fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
Einstein's, not Doc Miss Stuffins. She ain't no real doctor. She can't give me my BBL or Sophia the First.
Holy fuck.
Not Doc Miss Stuffins. She ain't no real doctor. She can't give me my BBL.
My bad. I lagged. I'm lagging. Sorry.
First, that show's for Atlanta niggas. We all know the deal with Handy Manny. You know, Mexican dude with talking tos that can fix anything. From a boat to a chair.
Looking back, that's some racist ass shit.
To your accident, you name it. We fix it. The characters were fun too. You know, there was this guy who was a complete loser. He had no hairline. He lived with his cat. He was always the butt of the joke. Never had any bitches. Easily the most relatable character on the show. I also remember them adding this new character. It was a flashlight. He only spoke Minion. I don't remember what language he spoke. But they was adorable. Every time they were on screen, they was just like cute like a minion. Then the main man, Manny himself.
Manny,
just
my
being
nigga.
A helpful, handsome guy. He had a girlfriend. At least I think that was his girlfriend. He always had everybody on his back. He was such a Chad. He was such a handsome man.
Nah, Handy Manny was really that nigga because like, I'm not gonna Handy Manny low key better than Bob, bro. Bob really needed that. Like, Bob needed a whole like. Didn't Bob have a team behind him type shit? Bob wasn't Dolo type shit. Handy Manny was really Dolo. It was just him and his tools type shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Handyman, he just him, bro. He don't need nobody else, bro. He had trucks and shit. Like Handyman, he ain't have trucks. He ain't had none of that. It's just him and his tools, bro. And he really got shit done. That's what I'm saying.
It's just a dandy guy.
Dandy bro.
I like him. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, an automatic classic for the opening and ending songs alone. You know that song's M-I-C-K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-C. Oh man, makes my balls hot. Especially that hot diggity dog. Look at Goofy go. Do I need to say more? The only thing I remember this show messing up on was when they gave Toodles a face and a personality.
I do not remember that.
And he can
I don't remember that.
Communicate with us. I don't want this, man. He don't need to speak, bro. It's weird. Like, look at him. He look creepy. Like, if he could speak the whole time, then why didn't he say anything before? He's plotting something. I know it. And then there was Little Einstein.
Little Einstein's a
I
classic.
just loved it because I'm a bit of a musician myself. You know, I can play piano, trumpet, the recorder, the triforce of instruments. And since I'm a musical genius, of course this show would appeal to someone like me. And honestly, I don't remember what they did on this show. Like, they had a ship, they were talking.
I ain't gonna hold you. I remember that they went on a trip on they rocket ship. That's all I remember. That's literally all I remember. I like a lot of these shows. I can't remember what happened on these shows. I just remember the show. Like it's been a long time, so that makes sense. But like,
instruments, dang, I think that's all I remember. I just remember loving it as a kid, and that theme song, you know, that old meme.
Bruh.
They just don't make them like that no more. But Disney Jr. was a great entertainment and education source for children back then, especially me. But it wasn't my favorite. Moving on to a channel that I liked more as a kid, in terms of baby shows, Nick Jr. Nick Jr., I have a lot more memories of.
What was on Nick Jr.? Lil Bill, Blue's Clues. What else was on Nick Jr.? What else was on Nick Jr.?
As a kid, even though they had some dookie butt shows like Dora and the more boring Diego. But
okay, I'm talking about Nick Jr. Avatar was not on Nick Jr. Why would you say that? Oh, Max and Ruby was on Nick Jr. Okay, no, Nick Jr. is definitely solos then. I ain't gonna lie.
Everything else was
and
pretty
Backyardigans,
good.
yeah, solos.
Was pretty lit.
Wonder Pets
Although
was
that
lit.
turtle can go chug a bottle of piss, I still hate turtles. The Backyardigans, everybody loved this show.
Nick Jr.
And the
solos.
animals, Tanisha, Pablo, Bart, Jesse, and James. I don't remember their names, but it was such a fun show. You know, the backyard was always transforming and getting new settings like every single episode. I loved it. My favorite episodes were the jungle episode and the western episode. Max and Ruby. Now, I got mixed feelings on.
I don't like Max, bro. The whole time that I was watching Max and Ruby, bro. Like I really like Ruby. I'm not gonna Max was. I'm saying, bro, like. Some of y'all don't like Ruby because he was really just trying to enforce it, but Max would just never say anything, bro. And he would just, I don't know, bro. Something I ain't like, bro. Ruby is an L, nah. I ain't gonna, y'all on the wrong side. I ain't gonna hold you. Ruby, yo, tee up on Ruby. I'm not saying Ruby the best character, but Max was really just, you know what I'm saying? He just wasn't it. I ain't gonna cap
on this. I used to watch this show a lot.
Like, I enjoyed the show as a kid, but I didn't really like Max all that.
Talk
much when I was young. I didn't really know any better back then. I just saw him making mud cakes and I was just like, that's gross, there's worms in it, bro. Why are you making that? It wasn't until I got older that I realized that Max was just having fun, man. He was just
nah.
Just a young kid just having fun, playing with his toys, making cakes.
I ain't never made a mud cake.
The real villain of this show.
No, don't say Ruby.
It was Ruby.
Oh
I'm not gonna get too in detail because then I'll just be stealing this guy's content. Shout out to him. But let me say this.
If I was in a room with a bow and arrow with only 2 arrows and there was me, Ruby, I don't even care who else is there. I'm gonna shoot Ruby twice.
It's GTA
was pretty cool too. You know, I like the cat. I like the box characters. My man Steve was drawing like Picasso with just a crayon. The show was nuts until Steve left to buy some cigarettes.
Yeah, that's tough. He definitely did leave. Didn't they all link up on a Blue's Clues special or something? Like, I think recently, right? Right on the wrong side? Come on, bro. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
What does the new Steve look like again?
Who the fuck is this?
Peppa Pig. Yo. I didn't really watch it because it was British and
I was more of a Olivia kind of guy.
But I'll admit it, The Peppa Pig album is pretty fire.
I never listened to the Peppa Pig album. I
unironically.
didn't even watch Peppa Pig. I'm keeping that with you. I did not. I saw it come on. Whenever Peppa Pig come on, there was always that show chat as a child. Like, you would see it come on and you would just turn to like Cartoon Network or something. Or just change the channel, bro. Like, Peppa Pig was that show. I would always change the channel if Peppa Pig came on.
It's better than Honestly Trash.
Olivia, I remember Olivia
too.
too.
The GOAT. Yo, Gabba Gabba. I didn't really watch it that much, but my brothers loved it, and the characters look nice. Biz Marquis is in like every episode beatboxing, and DJ Lance is so into his character in the show that he's
Shout out
still in his
DJ
character
Lance.
over 10 years after the show.
DJ Lance is like 50 years old. Like, DJ Lance started a family, bro. Like, DJ Lance started a family, bro. But shout out to him, though. I rock with him, though.
Ended. So that's dedication right there. But yeah, I ain't really watched this show as a kid. The most I got from it was that one episode from South Park where Fufa became a thought. That's the most I ever got from it. And my personal favorite Nick Jr. show was Little Bill. Now, ignore the controversies. This show taught me so many things. Like how to talk to girls.
The amount of times, Chad, when I had a nugget, when I had that bald head back in the day, the amount of times I got called Lil Bill is astronomical. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Lil Bill was a go-to insult, bro.
How to ask a girl out. And the secret to getting any girl. And thanks to this show, I can say these tips changed my life for the better. Because of these tips, every time I move into a new home, I have to introduce myself to my female neighbors. And under state law, I basically have to tell them how good I am with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm the Riz God, all because of Little Bill.
Whoa. We can't show that on stream no more. We can't show that on stream. They taking them off. They took them off Grindr today. I don't know if we can show that on stream no more. You know what I'm saying?
Moving on from that, I want to talk about my actual favorite shows from back when I was a kindergartner. And back then, I was a huge fan of Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm
not gonna lie, this is gonna make a lot of y'all mad. I absolutely despise Thomas the Tank Engine, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like, when you really just take a look at Thomas, bro, Thomas had something devious going on, bro. He had something devious going on, bro, in that face, bro. Why are you smiling like that? Huh? And y'all just expect me to like the show. What? I'm, you know, what was that? You want me to, you know what I'm saying? I don't like Thomas the Tank Engine, bro. Always looking, you know what I'm saying, maniacal, bro. There's something about him we don't know about. There's something about him that we don't know about. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I ain't gonna cap.
Love this show so much. It's just something about him. I was addicted to this show. Like, actually, I owned DVDs, had so many train sets and toys. I even wore Thomas the Tank Engine undies. I was wearing this man on my balls. You cannot tell me I'm a fake fan. You can't call me gay either. He's a train. Let him run a train on me. I really do love Thomas the Tank. He just like me. A very big part of my babyhood. I think the reason I like this show so much was cause that it was a very chill show. Nothing would happen in your face. The conflicts would always be in the island of Sodor with the trains doing the task that Sir Toppin Hat would tell them to do. And then a small hiccup happens and then they solve it, learning a lesson maybe in the process. Simple. It was a very simple, chill show, and I like trains. The interactions were always very sweet, and when they weren't, you know when shit was going down. But they would always make amends at the end. This was a show just trying to tell a simple story each episode. It's not like those other baby shows that would constantly break the fourth wall and just start singing out of nowhere or asking you, do you know what 5 + 5 is?
That's why I low-key didn't like Dora. I always like Diego over Dora, in my opinion. Because Dora would always ask self-inflicted questions, bro. Like, do you know where the mountain is? And I would literally be right behind her, bro, and I'd be yelling at the screen. I ain't gonna lie. I would definitely be yelling at the screen.
My favorite color, green. Like, bro, go lick my nut and gargle it, bro. I hate shows like that. Sometimes us kids just want to be entertained like the grown-ups. We don't want to get constantly talked down to in shows. We already get enough of that in real life. Why would we want that in our entertainment? And Thomas did have learning segments where they would ask us kids questions, but it would be in between episodes. Not the actual episode would have it. It would never get in the way of the actual plot of the episode. This is why I kind of liked Arthur as a kid too. Cause it ain't interrupt you in the middle of the episode with random questions. We was just enjoying ourselves, learning not to swear, and definitely not wanting to learn how to knit.
Yo, you can't. I'm not gonna hold you. You can't play that section on stream. Yo, oh my god, bro! That I don't know if y'all saw that TikTok clip, but that joint is hilarious because one of them definitely said it. One of them definitely said it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I think the third guy definitely said it. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, I'm not an knitter.
Arthur was great. I still don't
So he said K. Like, come on, bro. Like, what?
understand that racism episode though. I thought it was just animals in this universe, but black people exist too apparently and get unfair treatment from the police. But there was no other races that were mentioned, so is it the animals that are the ones being racist? Is it just black people and animals in this universe? What does an interracial baby look like? Okay, I'm gonna stop asking questions. Back to Thomas. I also love how the show only has a narrator. Narrating and doing every voice in the show. I
hated that track. I couldn't get into Thomas. Like, it was so boring to me. Like, look at him, bro. Look, like what? I like, bro. I hated Thomas. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of Thomas at all.
It made the show feel
Like,
more
look at him. You all trust him? Y'all trust him?
common and soothing.
Y'all trust him? Y'all trust him? There's something about them we don't know. Simply put, we don't know.
When Alec Baldwin was the narrator for season 5, he was great too. You just had to wear a bulletproof vest every time you watched the show. Not to mention the music. It's out of this world. It has no reason to being that great. And it wasn't just a few good ones here and there, you know, a few good bops. No. Every single one. I'm serious too. Every song sounds like it could be one of those classic Disney songs from back in the day. They just are so catchy and so good to sing along to.
I like that Chugga song though. That Chugga song was fire.
And Accidents Will Happen, one of the greatest songs of all time. Top 100, not even fibbing. Listen to it yourself. It's like in 1984 when the show was created. The music team for this show was like, yo, let's only drop classics for the next 20
he's been on the music
years,
though. He's been
like we're Kanye West or something. And the whole team responded, who the hell is Kanye West? But they did it anyway. These guys deserve all the Grammys. And that iconic intro, nobody has forgotten that. This is
that intro is a classic. I ain't
one of
gonna
the greatest
he's
kid shows
right now.
of all time. The amount of nostalgia.
Alright, of all time is crazy. Like let's back up just real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a classic, but we don't want to go that far. You know what I'm saying? Of all time is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Of all time is crazy. Classic. No, it's a classic. It's a classic. Like, pause. All time is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I could probably name, not even top 50. Quit your yapping. I could name 50 other intros that are better than Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm not gonna lie. It's a classic, but like, let's not get too crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Let's not get too crazy.
Nostalgia and pure bliss and joy I get from this.
Name an intro better than Thomas the Tank Engine. Okay. Let's see. Any and y'all said intro. Y'all didn't say cartoon intro. So any JoJo opening. What else? What else is a better intro? Ed and Eddie intro better. I ain't gonna lie. Black Clover opening 3. I ain't gonna hold you. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air better. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is better. Bluebird from Naruto is better. Shine from Naruto is better. Silhouette from Naruto is better. What else? What is SpongeBob? Hell, SpongeBob is not better. SpongeBob is not better. Oh yeah, Ben 10 intro is better. I ain't gonna lie. Ben 10 intro is definitely. Oh yeah, Boondocks intro and ending is both better. I ain't gonna lie. Backyard bad, not bad. Oh yeah, Teen Titans intro is solos like you know what I'm saying, pretty much everything. Yeah, Teen Titans intro is top 5. So like, yeah, and we just gonna stop it right there. But like, come on, like let's not gas this up. Let's not gas this up. Come on, man. Come on, let's do Scooby Doo. That was a fire intro too. Like, come on, let's not gas
show.
It up.
Oh man, it cannot be matched. This show is amazing. It is fantastic.
Everyone OP3 he's been.
Or should I say, was, because as soon as they went CGI, it was downhill, and only downhill. I was appalled when they switched the style. This happened back in 2009 when I was 6 turning 7, and even back then I hated it. I was all like, why are their mouths moving now?
I didn't know they made it CGI, chat.
Why do they have their own voices?
Oh, this does look weird, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't know they did that.
So much. I avoided this new version every time I saw it on TV. I missed it when they were actual toys and it was in reality. This is just weird. It's unnatural seeing them like this. I always hated when kids shows were switched.
Ew, is this the Rugrats? What when did they do this? Is this a movie?
their style just to look more
When did this happen?
modern. Just look at Bob the Builder. For years he was looking good, he was looking nice because he was in stop motion. Look at Bob go, woo! Okay, let's see what Bob the Builder looks like now.
Boots check, tool belt check, hard hat check.
Who is that? 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 Bro, that is not Bob the Builder. That's Rob the Destroyer. What the? Who is that? Who is that, bro? You guys all like, bro, what is going on?
Who the hell is that? That is definitely not
Bob the Builder's cook. Just end the show. End this. That's a whole construction. End the show.
Bob.
End the show.
That dude's name is Bertram. That is not Bob. That is not the same man that I knew from my childhood.
Who is
This
that?
is not my Bob. They doing the same thing with Thomas.
Yeah, just
it's
stop the show.
horrifying.
End the show.
And that ain't even the worst of it. You know the music? How I said it was one of the best songs of all time. You know, it should win all the BET Hip Hop Awards. It's so ass now. Oh my goodness. They changed the whole vibes of the songs, bro. It sounds so terrible, man. It used to be a choir of kids singing, and now it's just...
Not gonna lie, it's
Listen
crazy
to
because
this.
kids actually watch it. No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna go ahead and do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's kids are really growing up thinking, oh yeah, this is Thomas the Train, this is Bob the Builder, this is what they're growing up with. That's very unfortunate, bro. I don't want to sound like an old head either, bro, but that's just crazy, bro.
This is trash! Who thought of this, bro?
Yeah.
And the new intro is even worse,
We got, bro, we got the Hokage on there.
man. Let's try to listen.
Let's go, go, go on a big world adventure.
This is not Thomas sounding me.
Yo, fire the sound engineer, or everybody who had anything to do with that song. Go ahead and fire him.
Music. This shit sound like Paw Patrol, bro. I can't believe they massacred Tony like this, bro. And this is not the reason why I wore you on my balls, man. This is not the show
Yo.
I used to love and enjoy. Stop trying to appease to these kids and appease to me, a grown-ass man. Appeal to me. They ruined it, man. They ruined it. They really turned Thomas the Tank Engine into that freaking bootleg rip-off Thomas the Tank Engine Chuggington. This is honestly one of the worst things that ever happened in humanity.
That's
And since
crazy.
I'm over here whining about this children's show, let me talk about one final show real quick. A show that I only remember watching once in my childhood, but that one time alone left a scar that still remains to this day.
What show he talking about?
I was in elementary school, staying up a little late one night, and on a TV, it was on Nick Jr., 24/7 baby content playing all the time. And at around midnight, this new show came on. It was called Ubi.
I have never, ever in my 20 years of living heard of this show in my life. I'm not gonna hold you. Have y'all heard of this, chat? Let me know, like, what? Never seen this show in my life. I watched that. I'm not gonna. The fact that there's like 5 people in here who watched that, it was goated. Okay, so some of y'all seen that. I've never heard of this in my life. This is when we talking about great shows. This is never spoken about, so it must not be that goated. I'm not gonna lie. I seen this. No
show
way,
was
Cole.
a hand puppet show.
Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? What? Who thought this shit was a good idea, bro?
But unlike Sesame Street or any other hand puppet show, it was just hands.
This show gave me so... Alright, I'm gonna cut the bullshit. The show ain't even that scary. I don't even know why I found this show scary as a kid. It's just hand puppets. Maybe
That's
it's their
weird.
creepy eyes. I don't know. But I'm not gonna try to hype it up to be like scary. I'm gonna sound like one of
weird
those
as
like
fuck.
SpongeBob theory channels or whatever. It's also because this show made me raise a lot of questions. Like...
How do they eat? How do they swallow their food? Where does it go? How do they use the bathroom? Do they have holes? How do they fight? How are their eyes attached to their hands? How do they put on rings? When they high-five each other, did they just kiss? Did they just have...
did I just? What is that gift that just played?
Intercourse on screen? How do they even do it in this universe?
Somebody said do it again.
And if they do it, do they wear gloves for protection? So how do they wear the gloves? Wouldn't that just cover their eyes? Where do their bodies end? There's actual people in this universe. What do they see below their hands? How do they drive cars in this universe? What is pushing the gas pedal? How does anything get done in this universe?
Nah.
I didn't like how many...
I'm glad I didn't watch this show growing up. I would have been terrified, bro. Like, this looked like... now I know why nobody talks about this show, bro. It probably wasn't that good.
Questions the show had me asking. That one time I watched this show was a life-changing and threatening experience for me as a child. And I hope no kid had to experience the nightmares I did because of this show.
Wild.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
I've grown a lot since I was a jit. I'm never saying that again.
He just talked about PBS Kids. He talked about PBS Kids, Disney Junior and Nick Jr. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But if we really talk about we are talking about kids shows. There's a lot more to talk about. We ain't gonna say nothing. But y'all know, we all know what kids shows. What's some kids shows that are fire, chat?
I've grown in hair, length, size, but most importantly, I've grown in mind. And I don't think I would be the person I am today.
Yo, these gifts are insane. These are some, like, I'm questioning how he found some of these, bro. These are insane. These are insane gifts.
If it weren't for these children.
Yo, Twitch, that is a dude. That's a guy. That's a man. That's a whole man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like, no way.
Well, mostly only Thomas and Little Bill, but the rest were here too. If I forgot to mention a show, I just didn't watch it as a kid. That's just the way it turned out for me. I love reminiscing about old times and old childhood memories. It makes me feel less old. And since we're towards the end of the video, I did not expect this video to be as long as it is.
Hey, yo, Glick and SpongeBob, Chili Dog and Frankie.
But that just shows how dedicated I am to this topic. And in conclusion, free Bill Cosby. It's the...
Yeah, okay, I agree with everything besides that last point. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, we could talk real quick, but Bill Cosby, no, don't be saying that. It's crazy. But this is a W video, bro. I like this video. I like this video. The generosity, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even missing either. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, childhood shows really on that type of time, and it's just sad to see that's the problem, chat. That, you know, every childhood show is being remade and it's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's every child. Didn't even remake Powerpuff Girls? Like, they keep remaking shows. Stop doing that, bro. Just make new shows, bro. Nobody's watching cable. In fact, you could stop, actually. Nobody's watching cable TV anyway. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, but that was a W video. That was a W video.